Hey everyone, Brandon with the blues rock band Teskey. We have some shows coming up in Southern California in a few weeks, so thought I'd give you a rundown of my live rig. Starting out at the amp right now. This started life as a 1968 twin reverb, but it has been heavily modified by Lowell at Hunt Amplifiers. And if you're in the Phoenix area and you want the best person to work on your amps, I can't recommend him highly enough. He's awesome. But what he basically did for this amp is the vibrato channel he turned into a Dumble steel string Singer for me, and then the normal channel he turned into a Marshall JTM 45 for me. And so basically I'm A-Bing between these and switching back and forth depending on if I want like a Marshall sound or if I want the kind of the cleaner, more Fendery Dumble tone. On the back of the amp, if you look here, I have a vintage 30 in there, and then a G12 65, and then I've pulled two of the tubes out, so it's only running 45 watts right now, and then I'm running the KT66 power tubes as well, so it's got a little bit. It breaks up a little bit more like a Marshall. And then for the guitars, I have my 65 Strat. I might have my 66 Tele at one of the shows, and then I have this 1976 Firebird. And then, yeah, for the pedals here, I've got a few overdrives and a fuzz. And under the hood here, I got a Funky Vibe, 68 Fuzz Face, a Klon Centaur, a early 80s TS808 RC Booster, a 68 Vox Clyde McCoy, and I got a Zen Drive because I can't decide if I like that or the Klon better, but so I got both of them on there right now. And then I have the Topanga, which I'm actually using for reverb, because to me it just sounds like the best pedal reverb I've come across. And then I got a Octafuzz by Fulltone, and then a Bella Epoch as for my delay. And then my clean tone for the like the Dumble, the modded Dumble sounds. JTM 45, you probably can't hear much of a difference without overdrive because they're EQ'd very similarly. But if you throw some overdrive on there, that's when you like the sound really changes and you hear the difference. Like here's the TS808, which is my primary like rhythm guitar pedal. Put on with the Marshall side of the amp. And it just compresses differently, and you really notice it much more with the Gibsons than the Fenders. But and then yeah, for the my main lead tone, I'm either using the Klon or the Zen Drive. For the Klon, usually running it through the Marshall side, and it sounds like this. And then if I want the Zen Drive, which is kind of a slightly different flavor, for my the fuzz face, I use that for a lot of rhythm, and then the RC booster I use basically as a clean boost, but I also stack it with the Klon if I want like a heavier overdrive sound. And everything's running through this G2, which makes switching between combinations of pedal like super easy. But here's like the just the clean tone with the RC booster. Get my band of gypsies on. I got the vibe. And then if I want to do some more band of gypsies stuff, I got that octafuzz. And then I got my tuner to keep everything quiet when I change guitars. And for the Firebird,